Welcome back to our channel Gene Fitletics. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic which I am sure would be relevant for most of us, that is cholesterol. We have been given to understand that high cholesterol increases our risk of heart diseases. We are told to eat healthier and exercise daily to maintain a healthy heart. Cereal boxes and other so-called healthy food boxes available in the market are plastered with heart healthy seals and claim to decrease your cholesterol level. However, in spite of modern medicine, healthcare system, and such self-proclaimed healthy food options, the number of people dying of heart disease is increasing year on year. Clearly, eating so-called healthy foods and exercising is not helping overcome this disease. What is the reason? The point is we have been misguided. If our blood test shows high cholesterol, we are told to eat healthy to reduce our cholesterol level and or take statin drugs to make your body not produce cholesterol. The question arises, what is healthy? A food may be healthy, but it doesn't mean it is healthy for you. A food which is healthy for you may be a poison for your colleague, for your friend, or for your spouse. This is an obscure solution that does nothing to improve our heart health. In hope of reducing cholesterol, we end up avoiding foods that actually helps in improving our overall health. Let us bust this myth today. Many of us may not know that our body needs cholesterol to produce vitamin D, various neurotransmitters, sex hormones such as testosterone and estrogen, and even bile acids. By following our standard advice of avoiding particular foods without considering our unique biology and the role of such foods in promoting the production of these important hormones and neurotransmitters, we are actually creating havoc in our body. Therefore, which foods we should consume that can modulate our cholesterol level varies from person to person and should be based on each individual's individual biology. Statin drugs, which most practitioners recommend to reduce cholesterol, have a cascading impact on your health. These drugs block enzymes that produce cholesterol. However, this enzyme also produces coenzyme called CoQ10, which is responsible for regulating our ATP and energy level. In absence of such coenzyme, our ATP cycle is not working, we feel low energy, fatigue, and even muscle pain. And to tackle this, we are recommended more drugs, and this goes on and on. The most important aspect is risk of heart disease depends upon how cholesterol is metabolized and broken down by our gut microbes. Certain microbes which have a specific gene and release an enzyme that breaks down cholesterol into coprostanol are said to lower cholesterol level. Therefore, you should figure out if you have these specific microbes in your gut. If your doctor or nutritionist tell you to have a healthy diet, you should counter question them and ask, what do you mean by healthy? Is spinach or broccoli healthy for you? Or can berries give you required antioxidants? These are important aspects we should consider when we are structuring our nutrition plate. Only a diet that marries your unique biology would work for your body. It is important to learn your gut microbiome's unique response to food you eat so that your nutrition choices help your gut to regulate your cholesterol level and assist in production of essential vitamin D, neurotransmitters, and even bile acids. If you want to know if you have that specific microbe in your gut which can regulate your cholesterol level, feel free to reach out to us by clicking the link given in the description below. That's it for today. Have a good day ahead.